this morning, not only to talk about the weather, but about some pretty darn good food in Kansas City, too, this morning, Gary.
You know, we're trying to visit some of the hottest spots in Kansas City, and the Classic Cookie obviously has to be one of those. Right here in the Waldo area, roughly at Broadway and Gregory. You just can't miss this cute little shop. Kind of a neighborhood deal. A lot of regulars come to this place time and time again, and I can understand why. The coffee is fabulous. I've had a sample of a cookie, and we're still waiting for the morning breakfast cook to come in to sample some bacon and eggs this morning, so can't wait for that. Hey, and by the way, too, if you like to give gifts, what could be a better gift than cookies, tins or boxes? So we've got lots to offer here at the Classic Cookie, obviously, of muffins. Look at that. I'm at the Classic Cookie in Waldo, right at Gregory and Warnell. Beautiful little place. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous, and I just can't tell you. I mean, there's no way that you can smell the smells that's going on through your television set, but only if you could. Really need to think about stopping by. And by the way, if you stop by for lunch, you get dessert first. A little basket of cookies comes out to your table. You know how some restaurants put the little thing of bread out there? Well, no, not at the Classic Cookie. You get a little basket of muffins. Oh, delicious. All right, let's jump right into the weather today. We've got lots to talk about today with...
As I mentioned, we're here in the Waldo neighborhood trying to find out exactly why people call this place home. We're inside of the Classic Cookie. Gary Emble got to come along this morning. It's a nice view from inside, Gary, but the rain's coming.
Yeah, it looks like the rain's going to be on the way a little bit later on today. And by the way, I've got a whole pile of food here. Eric, there you go. Enjoy. And come on this way. You want to see the heart to the whole operation? It's right back there, right in the kitchen. We're going to take a little trip back there in just a second. But as Eric said, we have some active weather today.
This morning, I hope you have that umbrella with you.
Well, you know what? I didn't bring my umbrella today, but I plan on being indoors as much as I possibly can. Speaking of indoors, let's go in to the kitchen. This is where the magic happens. Now, what do we...
I'm Dana Wright. You're watching More in the Morning in HD about 6:30 this Wednesday, April 29th. This morning, we're checking out your neighborhood, uncovering those hidden treasures around town.
That's right. Our hidden treasure hunter, KCTV 5's Gary Emble, joins us live from Waldo this morning. Gary?
Hey, Chris, you know, I used to think the best coffee in town was in Studio A at KCTV 5 in Fairway. I think I found a better cup of coffee. Yes, indeed. This is the Classic Cookie, actually, in Waldo. And the Classic Cookie has some of the best coffee I've ever had, along with muffins, brownies, cinnamon rolls, cookies, and breakfast. We're still waiting to have an omelet made for us. Can't wait to sample that. Again, a wonderful place to come and enjoy breakfast or lunch right here at the Classic Cookie. We'll talk about... I'm out looking for hidden treasures in Kansas City. Hidden treasures like the best restaurants in town, and we found a dandy right here in Waldo. It's called the Classic Cookie, but it's much more than that. We've got breakfast, and I'm going to show that to you coming up just minutes from now. Today, in the meantime, is going to be kind of a wet one. Turn around, grab the umbrella, and take it with you. 67 degrees will be your daytime high, but the big story is the rain that's moving in. Thunderstorms before noon today. It looks like that rain will be out of here by the weekend, but the weekend looks chilly. I'll cover all of this in my Storm Track 5 forecast coming up in just 5 minutes. The Classic Cookie, you guys, but I smell bacon behind me, and we're going to show you that coming up in just minutes.
Yeah, Dana and I hope to be trying a Classic Cookie shortly after the show ends.
Yes, shortly, specifically around 8:40.
I think we have a box on the way back there right now, you guys.